Oliver Yandel. I'm the Executive Vice President of the Commercial Law League of America. Social media, things like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, have really become very important to people's lives. They're helping people connect with long-lost friends, keep up with family members, and also follow celebrities and other opinion leaders. But businesses are really beginning to take note of the importance of this platform for advertising and marketing their products and services, and law firms are no different. Joining me today is Jonathan Blattner. He's the CEO of J. Blattner Advertising and PR, and he's an expert on social media and legal marketing. He'll be joining us at our annual meeting, April 29th through May the 2nd in Chicago, and he'll be one of the speakers talking about social media and legal marketing. Welcome, Jonathan, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Oliver. It's good to see you, and I appreciate you talking to me this morning.
Thanks very much. Why is social media so important to attorneys?
What I'd like to highlight are a few things to answer your question. To build your referral base on attorneys, there are networks to work with other attorneys. There are it's to get your name out there with current clients and new clients. Branding your firm's name is another important facet of social media. And just the idea of having your firm as a fast forward thinking firm shows new clients, hey, they're on the cutting edge. So it must be the way they practice law is a young thinking new school approach.
That makes a lot of sense, and especially given the importance of referrals in the legal marketing arena anyway. This seems like an ideal and perhaps even more efficient way at going about getting referrals, is to have this networking platform in place with all of the services that your firm provides and a ready base of contacts in one place.
Yes, absolutely. Like LinkedIn comes to mind when you mention referrals. LinkedIn, if those of you who aren't familiar with it, is a very professionally based social media. It's really the only one that's not so much lighthearted as a Facebook or Twitter, which those are still very good vehicles for social media. But LinkedIn is the social media of going, to the, to an upscale restaurant or an upscale bar to have a drink or two with a client. It's the same. It's analogous to LinkedIn, and there are wonderful ways to connect with your colleagues. There are ways, I'll give you an example with LinkedIn, you can answer specific questions that people might have, and, as a forum type of format, and you can actually input, your knowledge and answer and respond to those questions. And once you respond to that particular person, it gets posted to others that may be looking for similar, questions or inquiries. So it's just this wonderful trickling effect that one of the things I did neglect to mention on your first question is how quickly the network can work. When you run an ad or whatever, basically it gets looked at. But when you post something, for instance, on LinkedIn, it gets seen, and people will capture your link and your question and forward that, and it's this cyclical. I have a client. I'll give you an example, and who was on Facebook. We started 6 weeks ago with starting, just a fan base, and we recommended that they send their friends. They're almost at 3,000 fans. So
wow.
If it's done right, and someone with knowledge and experience with that, they know how to do it, and they know how to send that message out quickly. And so, it's just a powerful medium, and it's just fantastic, really, really fantastic.
Well, you bring up a good point. What are some of the challenges that firms might encounter when trying to launch a social media marketing strategy?
I think the main thing to put your fears aside is the fact that social media is not just for showing pictures of your grandchildren and high school kids keeping in touch. This is a powerful vehicle for businesses right now. And so just like you might consider running an advertisement or shooting your firm's form, trying to get an article in a business journal or what have you, it's the same it's the same way. You just have to roll your sleeves up, learn how to do it, or, like I said, get in touch with a consultant like myself that can kind of give you the guides. Because like any media, there is a right way and a wrong way to produce, place, and put your networks together. Because what we do is not only create one network, we create a few networks, and they kind of work together. So that's a fear. One of the main fears that's probably more on the serious level is just the fact of transparency. Obviously, you want to be transparent. You want to show your firm and what they can do and not hide anything. But you also, and this is always whether I'm going to a restaurant or an attorney or an auto dealership, they want to make sure that whoever's tweeting, making comments on Facebook or LinkedIn, that it's shielded and it's protected, and make sure that, if let's say you have a disgruntled client that just wasn't happy with your services, they could get on, who knows, some rant and just start putting that on that. So we know how to protect that, and it's extremely important because I've noticed most people do not, and there are all kinds of, posts that get posted on these sites, and it can be a negative. So you really need to get in touch with someone who knows how to protect your privacy, and that's focused. I could probably do that as a full-time job just on privacy alone, but we work with our clients to make sure that the message is protected, your image is protected, your brand is protected, and that no negative is seen by other potential clients.
So you really do have to have a plan. It's not something you can just sort of launch without thinking through some of these issues carefully.
Correct.
You mentioned one of your clients that went very quickly in just a few weeks to 3,000 fans on their page. What are some of the benefits the tangible benefits that firms can experience by using this kind of marketing strategy?
Well, one of the main reasons I believe a firm should be involved in social media is to protect their brand and also to enhance their brand. One of the great benefits is what's called SEO search, and what that stands for is search engine optimization. And as everyone will agree, when if you're looking for a washing machine, or fortunately or unfortunately, when you're looking for an attorney these days, people go on the internet now and bring up a name and see what comes up. Now, if you're posting a blog and if you've got something intelligent to say and you're consistently on Facebook and LinkedIn, these items are going to come up. So it's important that you continue to post positive and credible posts and content. So when it does come up, your name will be credible. And when back to originally what I was saying about SEO search, is search engine optimization allows the more you post, the fresher posts that you continue to post on a regular basis, this will come up when someone's Googling, when someone's using Bing or MSN or Yahoo, whatever. That name, that attorney, that firm will consistently come up in a positive light.
Well, it sounds like an exciting new frontier for a lot of firms, and we're looking forward to having you joining us at our annual meeting. You can learn a lot more about social media marketing from Jonathan on April 30th from 3 to 4:30 during our session entitled Welcome to the Social Media World, the Use of Social Media Platforms for Attorney Networking and Marketing. Jonathan, thanks again. We look forward to having you joining us in Chicago, and look forward to having you joining us at our annual meeting April 29th through May the 2nd. Hope you'll register soon. Thanks very much. Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you.